A very good day to all my listeners all across the globe. This is George Nathaniel for you, and welcome back to my podcast, which is George Nathaniel. My podcast is available across all platforms all across the globe, and I even have my blog website, which is called georgenathaniel.net. My podcast and blogs is all about wellness. It's all about building happiness. It's about sharing experiences, and it's about making everyone's day all across the world with a little shares, with a little experiences, with a little bit of extra value adds that can further enhance lives. I hope you like listening to my podcast with a very simple, generic, meaningful, and something that will help us go along to make our life even more beautiful. My podcasts are always based on topics that are either given by you or topics that are shared by me over life's experiences. Well, what is my topic for today? My topic for today is fill in. So, when I'm talking about fill in, what am I exactly talking about or relating to? Well, I'm relating to a bigger meaning in life. So let me begin by telling you, life never does anything more than offering us opportunities in moments of the hour, or days, or months, or years, or season, and so on and on. And it's very important for us to look at these opportunities and fill in. And when we look at these opportunities, we must understand that there are two aspects of these opportunities that takes us from being successful to even more successful in achieving bigger heights, or building happiness, or building awareness. So let us look at these two sides before we get to my topic, which is fill in. So when I look at filling, what are we looking at? Which are the two sides are we looking at? To be very precise, well, the two sides are day and night, happiness and tough times, when we are up and when we are down. So, to be very precise, filling in is doing as much as you do when time aligns over good moments, and similarly, doing as much as you do when time puts you to tough hours. So it's very important to be consistent all across moments in time. I keep talking about parents, I keep talking about mentors, I keep talking about people who help us all along life. And I keep relating experiences, some very valuable experiences. So let me tell you an experience of my mum. My mom once told me, you need to get your feet on the ground to go places. And I understood from that moment on, she was not just getting me out of bed. Remember, we need to get our feet on the ground to go places. Just sitting somewhere, imagining, planning, or just hoping gets us nowhere. For us to go places, it has to be action. And of course, many times valuables get overpassed as we don't pay attention or don't give emphasis on what is there, or we do not look at the bigger picture in the offering or take it into consideration. The best results over any aspects in life is taken over our action. I repeat it once again. This goes for each one of us. The best result over any bigger aspects in life is only taken from our own actions. So when I talk about the topic fill in, what are the few takeaways that we can relate to in our personal lives, our professional lives, or in our wellness all across lives? Remember, listeners, my podcasts are always very simple. They are just eye openers. They are just kind of pointers that can help you sit down and relate to your own situation, to your own goals, and help you better your own goals and build bigger happiness all across life. I keep talking about key takeaways, and when I relate to this topic of fill in, what are the key takeaways that I am talking about? Well, I'm talking about four very basic key takeaways. Number one, I would say, is clarity. Giving things a clearer overview. Understand the offering. Understand the expectation. And understand with belief that yes, there is something that is valuable over our efforts. It's very, very important to have clarity over what we are doing and what we are expecting. Number two is to explore. Remember, it's very, very important to have a precise routine or timing or follow processes. Remember, our mind has spaces, and every space can be controlled by our own thoughts, our own deeds, our own actions. So it's very, very important to explore the offering and be open to bigger opportunities. Results. Results are very, very important for each one of us. Never get weighed down by results. Remember, results are something that we achieve over a specific moment or specific things. And there's always a scope to go ahead and achieve bigger results over goals in life. The outcome of few results are sometimes predetermined by us. So we kind of predetermine by saying, okay, I know this is going to happen, and we stop doing our best. But remember, our parents always told us, our mentors always told us, nothing stops you from adding an icing to the cake or adding a topping, a cherry topping on the pie. So this is a very big, valuable experience for us. Number four, I would say, is to settle. We need to settle and we need to hold our grounds. We need to hold our values over our achievements. We need to benchmark our efforts. And what we need to understand is quality in all processes over our efforts. It's important to settle because when we settle, we become independent. When we settle, we understand that okay, those efforts were given by us. We are able to evaluate our efforts. We are able to learn from mistakes and we are able to better our efforts. So fill in is a very, very important thing all across moments in life. And it gets even more important with clarity, when we explore, with results, and when we settle well. And remember, all along time, life always gives us reasons to celebrate. Life always gives us reason to prepare over new beginnings. Because life is always offering a new beginning. Life is always offering happiness. Life always takes us to wellness in everything that we do. Today's effort leads to tomorrow's success. So remember, as we grow towards bigger achievements, as we go towards bigger goals, and as we look towards being successful individuals in life, we need to fill in our lives with more meaning. I hope you like listening to my podcast, which is very, very simple. My podcasts are something, like I say, it's all about happiness, wellness, and it's all about spreading good experiences all across life. Do share your views. Come and give me topics that we can talk about, we can share, and of course make the world a better place. I hope you like listening to me. This is George Nathaniel, and I once again repeat, my podcast is available across all platforms, and I even have my blog website, which is called georgenathaniel.net. Come in, listen to my podcast or read my blogs, share your valuable inputs. And of course, most importantly, let us share happiness all along life. I wish you all a beautiful day ahead. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel.